This is our Davis County Board of Commissioners weekly meeting. Today is Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. It is 4:02. We are meeting in the administration building at 61 South Main Street, Suite 303, here in Farmington, Utah. And because of our ongoing response to the COVID-19 pandemic, we do have a limited attendance in the room, no more than 10 individuals, including the commission and staff. But we are taking public comment, and we have not received any public comment pertinent to the agenda for this 4 o'clock meeting. So I am Commissioner Lorene Kamalu, serving as chair in 2020. To my right is Commissioner Bob Stevenson, vice chair, and then Commissioner Randy Elliott to my left. In our audience, spaced out, we have our elected clerk auditor, Curtis Koch, and our chief civil attorney, Neil Geddes. Also, we have our HR director, Chris Stevenson, vice chair, and then Commissioner Randy Elliott to my left. In our audience, spaced out, we have our elected clerk auditor, Curtis Koch, and our chief civil attorney, Neil Geddes. Also, we have our HR director, Chris Stevenson, vice chair, and then Commissioner Randy Elliott to my left. In our audience, going in a repeat, we have our elected clerk auditor, Curtis Koch, and our chief civil attorney, Neil Geddes. Also, we have our HR director, Chris Stevenson, vice chair, and okay, I think we're good. All right. And last, the best of all the game, our Chief Deputy over Finance, Heidi Bordickers. So thanks for being here. We're going to start with our opening, our Pledge of Allegiance. And Commissioner Bob, would you be willing to lead us in that today?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I just want to mention, as we get started, that there will be a public hearing for the proposed 2021 Davis County budget this evening at 6 o'clock here in this room. And then the other item that we have involves Curtis Koch. No, well, it does involve him. He doesn't have to speak to it. But we just want to recognize our elected clerk auditor, Curtis Koch, who was named by the Utah Association of Counties the auditor of the year for 2020. So we are very proud of you. Yes, let's clap. Nice job.
I think we should at least a couple of things out of this right here.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be really great, Bob. Thank you.
So this is, and again, it's not a very good picture, but it is basically a little press release here dealing with Curtis. And it says, Curtis brings, this is from the UAC executive officers, Curtis brings excellent experience and insight to UAC, which is the Utah Association of Counties. CEO Brandy Grace in the statement. He has done a tremendous job and deserves recognition for such. He fulfills his job duties to the very highest of standards and is making moves that are idolized across the state of Utah. We are fortunate to have him in Utah, and even more so with our UAC team. And I think that one of the things that we all have to realize is that not only is this the comments coming from UAC, but I think those same exact comments and even more so can be echoed from us as a county and all aspects of this county at all. And so for Curtis, you know, applause is great, but you know what, you're appreciated even more than just giving you applause as far as that goes. So anyway.
Thank you so much. Yeah, making a great difference for our county. So we will open up for public comments. If there's anyone in the room who would like to address the commission, you're welcome to come forward and do that at this time. All right, we will move on to the public hearing. There has been a notice of public hearing to consider additional 2020 budget appropriation requests. Budget increases will be funded by new revenues or monies unspent in the prior year. I believe I take a motion for
I make a motion that we move into a public hearing at this time.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So, should we have Heidi share? Did we do it wrong?
I'm happy to come up with the record.
Okay. So you will have
The
our,
process of this, realistically, usually what the process would be is
have Heidi share and then
Heidi
we're
would come
gonna.
up, the staff would come up, make the presentation.
Yeah.
Then I don't even think you have to have a motion, you just move into a public hearing. You can't close the public hearing and approve the, so we're okay.
Okay.
We're fine.
Okay, we'll get a second chance to do this again at 6, right?
Yes, we will. Thank you, Heidi.
So today I'm presenting changes to the 2020 budget. These requests have come in since the last budget amendment hearing, which I want to say was the middle of November. We are making these more regularly than normal just due to the situation that we're in with COVID and CARES. These requests are kind of related to some year-end cleanup and some anticipated items that have just come in within this last couple of weeks. The first item is a request from the Sheriff's Office. They have received through a contract 2020 480 $7,500 in block grant revenue. There's an offsetting expense for that, $7,500 for a pre-disaster mitigation plan. The next budget request is from our Community and Economic Development Department, and this is for $85,000 for land improvements to the Jewel Creek Place subdivision. The last fund is going to be a transfer of payroll contingency funds from non-departmental into the HR payroll budgets line items totaling $247,500, and that is for some unanticipated retirement and termination payouts for 2020. In Fund 47, Capital Tourism Capital, we have a $2.6 million request for land acquisition. And in Fund 52, a request for $750,000 in legal settlements for some outstanding pay-for-stay items that are getting cleaned up as part of our year-end process. Right. Thank you.
Very good. Any questions for Heidi? Okay. Yes, we did review it during the work session, but now there's another opportunity for the public. All right, very good. So, anyone from the public who would like to speak to this item? And again, we haven't received any input outside of this meeting.
I will move that we close the public hearing and move approval of the 2020 budget appropriation request.
And I would second that.
Thank you. I have a motion from Commissioner Elliott and a second from Commissioner Stevenson. All in favor? Aye. Great. We will move on to business and action items. The first one is from the clerk auditor, and this is actually a resolution for Davis County.
This is what we just approved.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't do terms. So I'll just mention that the terms on this are beginning date of December 8th of 2020, ending December 31st of 2020, and the payable and receivable total again, $3,435,018.50. Next, from Community and Economic Development, we have an agreement with the Utah Transit Authority, or UTA. This is amendment number 1 to the ski bus agreement with UTA, renewing participation with the ski bus service to Snow Basin. The amount is the same as the prior year. Terms begin December 12th of 2020, ending March 28th of 2021. The payable totals $82,025, and let there be snow in the mountains. Number 4 from Community and Economic Development is an agreement with Layton City. And similarly, this is amendment number 1 to the ski bus service agreement with Layton City, renewing the agreement for an additional year. Terms begin December 12th of 2020, ending March 28th of 2021. This receivable totals $27,341. Also from Community and Economic Development, their last item is a policy for Community and Economic Development Department. This is to consider approval of Davis County CDBG, or Community Development Block Grant Policies and Procedures for the administration of the Davis County Community Development Block Grant Program. Terms begin December 8th of 2020. There is not an ending date nor any financial information. From our Facilities Department, we have an agreement with System Service Specialist Incorporated. This is replacement of the faulty fire panel at the Kaysville Branch Library. There are no dates involved, and the payable totals $4,750. Also from Facilities, a change order with New Concepts Construction Incorporated. This is the Children's Justice Center exterior tile facade project. This is change order number 2, and it's a net decrease in the final contract amount. There are not any terms applicable, and this is a pass-through for $495.80. From our Health Senior Services, we have an agreement with Davis Technical College, or Davis Tech. This is the Davis County Internship Master Agreement. I wonder if there's an N missing. I believe it's an Internship Master Agreement. Terms begin December 8th of 2020. There's not an ending date and no financial information. From our Health Community Services, an agreement with the Utah Department of Health, Family Health and Preparedness, and this is to improve readiness of the Medical Reserve Corps, or MRC, units through recruitment, retention, and training, and to reduce barriers to use of the MRC. Terms begin November 1st of 2020, ending September 29th of 2021. The payable totals $2,500. From Health Department, the Family and Disease Prevention. So Family Health, Disease Prevention, an agreement with the Utah Department of Health. Again, the Family Health and Preparedness, Maternal and Child Health. This is for fiscal year 2021, Davis County Health Department Personal Responsibility Education Program, or PREP, PREP is the acronym. Terms begin October 1st of 2020, ending September 30th of 2021. The receivable totals $74,568. Number 11, and let's see, two more from Health Department. So again, Health, Family and Disease Prevention. The amendment with Utah Department of Health is, the description is amendment to the DREAM, which acronym stands for Disease Response, Evaluation, Analysis, and Monitoring for 2019. This is that contract. The purpose is to increase the contract amount and replace Attachment A in exchange for continued services. Terms begin August 1st of 2020, ending July 31st of 2021. The receivable totals $35,264. From Health Senior Services, last one from Health Department. This is a memo of understanding with the Department of Veterans Affairs. So this will allow the Area Agency on Aging, that's that entity, AAA, to provide the Veteran Directed Care Program. It will supply or assist in arranging services that will help to keep veteran participants at home. So a really big thing for Senior Services and the Area Agency on Aging is to help help make it possible for people to age in place, which is really a great thing. Terms begin December 8th of 2020, ending December 8th of 2025, so a longer memo of understanding, and the receivable varies with the services provided. Grateful for these outreaches to our veterans. Number 13 is from our Legacy Events Center. This is an agreement with the Layton Strikers. So this is indoor soccer training, and everyone will be wearing a mask and staying 6 feet apart from each other. So soccer drills. We were just talking about soccer. Soccer is year-round now. And let's see, the terms begin December 1st of 2020, ending December 30th of 2020. The receivable totals $2,855.16. Did the two of you ever play soccer?
Yeah, I did.
And I did too, so I can envision passing drills, 6 feet apart. Maybe even some shooting drills.
Actually, that would be good for most soccer because they usually bunch up.
Right? Yeah. So these are passing drills and shooting drills, 6 feet apart. And distancing, yeah. Yeah, no scoring at close range on that one. All right, very good. So let's see, terms begin, did I say, yeah. I think I said all that. Terms begin to December 1st, 2020, ending December 30th, 2020, receivable $2,855.16. Glad there's some activities going on. So Legacy Events Center also has an agreement with Metasports Soccer. This is actually for soccer team tryouts. And the terms begin, this is out a little ways, May 24th of 2021, ending June 3rd of 2021. This receivable totals $2,832.50. And the last one here from Legacy Events Center is the another agreement with Metasports Soccer. This one is the soccer tournament. Terms begin September 1st of 2021, ending September 6th of 2021. The receivable totals $3,141.50. These last four items come from the Sheriff's Office. So we have an agreement with Jason Clint Falslev for training reimbursement agreement for law enforcement officer training for training costs, wages, and benefits. The terms begin December 8th of 2020, ending December 8th of 2022. The receivable totals $15,547.04. We have an agreement with Kirk M. Silver, also for training reimbursement agreement for law enforcement training, wages, and benefits. Terms begin December 8th of 2020, ending December 8th of 2022. The receivable totals $15,508.84. We have an agreement with T-Mobile West, LLC. This one is for Davis County to grant a temporary access license to T-Mobile West, LLC for access to the Davis County Sheriff's Office property to perform a geotechnical investigation, which relates to the communications tower that's located on that property. Terms begin November 9th of 2020, ending December 9th of 2020. No financial information. The last item from the Sheriff's Office, number 19, is a memo of understanding with the Utah Department of Corrections. This is for Utah Sex and Kidnap Offender Registry Memorandum of Understanding. Attached is the updated list of Davis County Sheriff's Office users and the explanatory letter from the Utah Department of Corrections. Terms begin January 1st of 2021, ending December 31st of 2025, and there is no applicable financial information. And that concludes all of the business and action items.
I will move approval of the items, was it 2 through 19, is that correct? Because we already passed the resolution, number 1.
And I'll second that.
Okay.
Yep, that's correct. I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good.
I move that we recess to Board of Equalization.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So let's see, we don't have Curtis Coke. Do you have the paperwork, Heidi? Great, thank you, Heidi, for sharing that report for today.
Right, presented to the board today, the property tax register for December 8th, 2020. We have appeals, total valuation of $100,769. This is appeals for 6 different properties. We have received late abatement applications totaling $14,870.56. This is for 14 different applicants. There are treasurer's adjustments of $6.84 and 1 correction by the assessor's office totaling $150,750, and this is applying the residential exemption to an individual property.
Very good. Thank you for that.
I'd make a motion that we approve the property tax register.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good.
I move that we reconvene commission meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We have,
And the abatement register, I move that we hold a hearing because we met with this gentleman last year and we met with this particular individual last year and I'd like to hear from him again, so.
okay.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second to deny and to hold a hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Thank you.
I'd make a motion that we approve the minutes from October 20th, 2020 and also November 17th, 2020 as written.
As we read them, yeah. Thank you. That was a motion
Yep, second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to share from the clerk auditor, Heidi? No other comments? You'll get us anything from attorneys? Okay. And let's see, Commissioner Elliott, anything to add to today?
Thinking about this week, I don't really have anything to add.
Okay. Commissioner Stevenson, anything?
No, everything is fine.
Okay. Very good. And I'm just looking to see if there was anything that stands out from our commissioner responsibilities. And I will say that Safe Harbor I'm on the board of Safe Harbor, which is the domestic violence shelter in this area, and they're actually the only shelter that's located in Davis County of any kind. And just good work there and some good progress toward their capital campaign. Nice progress with some good responses, people who are very interested in the work that they do and the service that they provide. So that was a great meeting and good news from that board. And let's see, maybe the only other item that might be interesting to our public is that when commissioners come into office or while we're in the middle of our terms, Commissioner Elliott is starting a new term in January. It's his 2nd term as an elected official, elected commissioner. And Commissioner Stevenson and I are in the middle. We will just have completed half of our first terms. We came in at the same time. That there's these portfolios of responsibilities that we have as commissioners, and we discuss how to divide up the work of the commission, because there's sometimes where there can't be more than one commissioner in meetings, and other times there's support that we give to the other 7 elected officials in this county. We act as liaisons to them, and after 2 years of having our support as liaisons stay the same, we've mixed it up for 2021, and so that's changing a little bit. See if I can remember, because I don't have the sheet in front of me, but I believe I will be giving support as a liaison to the clerk auditor's office, as well as the treasurer's office. And you want to say which ones you will support?
So sheriffs, assessors, no, not sheriff. The assessors,
Assessors,
surveyors, that's what I meant to say, it was surveyors.
surveyors.
And, what's my other one? You put me on the spot here.
I know, I'm on the
I got
fly.
3, you put one over for me.
Well, surveyor was the one I put over.
Right.
What do you have, Bob? We'll do it by the process of elimination.
I have the sheriff's department and also the attorney.
Attorneys, yeah, so you'll have recorder.
Recorder, yep.
Recorder, there we go.
Sorry about the recorders.
So there's the, no need to, sorry.
I guess I also have HR.
Yes, so I guess traditionally, the chair will be supportive to the Human Resources Department, although we all stay very informed and support and like to know about all departments and support all the electeds as well. But we do kind of divvy things up, and so so there will be a little bit of those changes happening in the next year coming up in 2021, and we've had that discussion, and it looks great, and we're looking forward to having opportunity to increase our learning in different areas.
I had to say, Lorraine's done a great job of being chair during a year that has been different than any other year before. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, quite a year, and all of us, and it goes on. And so we continue with all of the plans and efforts. The pandemic continues into 2021. We know that we had our Emergency Operations Center Policy Team meeting this morning. We continue to meet every other week. We believe it's going to really take us, according to our health officer and our epidemiologist, Brian Hatch, probably into the early fall before we see a full return back to the ways that we used to take for granted. And we won't take them for granted anymore. So appreciate all of the work to continue to stay prepared for the future months. That will continue. And with that, I believe we're ready to adjourn the meeting. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you at 6.